You're supposed to like create your own happiness, and I am creating my own happiness today by making bagels. And hopefully throughout like the rest of the week, because I'll be eating bagels all week. I'm just getting everything prepared. Right now I am heating up the water. It has to get to like 110, 120. Burning up, burning, heating up, baby. And then we have yeast. I don't do things with yeast because it's so precarious. It's some witchcraft over here that I don't normally do because I was never good at making potions and Did you know that yeast is alive? You probably did if you're watching this, I don't know. I already knew yeast was alive. Here are bread flour, salt, and brown sugar. And we're just waiting for the water to get to the right temperature. Put the water in here, the yeast in here. Like a little yeast left in that, and that bothers me tremendously. And we're gonna cover it for 5 minutes. It's me and my bagels to be. I'm waiting for the yeast and water to do something. I don't know what it's doing. Please, yeast, do what yeast does best and make delicious bread in the form of delicious bagels. We need split in half. Okay, does this look about even? Plain bagels and the everything bagels don't need anything else inside of them mixed in, but the cinnamon raisin and the cheddar jalapeno do, so I'm about to go do that right now. I am going to add vanilla, raisins. Upon watching that, I think it will be better if I just knead it in because it all just looks like one of those fucking cheese balls that has like the raisins all on top of it. No, I dropped a raisin. I have to knead this for about 5 minutes. And I don't know how to knead, so something I could f up. So some parts are really, really dry. I read on the website that that is normal. So if you were like, man, that girl made that shit dry and crusty. Well, it's supposed to be. I was just really sassy about that. If anyone bakes and I kneaded this wrong, don't roast me in the comments, okay? It's fine, you can do whatever you want, actually. I don't care. I deserve it if I didn't look up kneading when I knew I needed to knead. I'm gonna put this one in this bowl right here and set it off to the side because yeet. Oh, okay. I missed a step. Ah! With this, I'm gonna spray the bowl and then I'll show you. We're just gonna get it all up in here already because we want at least some of the bagels to turn out okay. Let it sit an hour, hour and a half. Jalapeno cheese mixture, and I'm just gonna put it on top. I'm gonna take the cinnamon sugar and I'm going to sprinkle it on the table. I'm going to roll in the cinnamon sugar so it has like that swirliness that makes cinnamon raisin bagels half worth it. The dough has risen. I feel like that was almost like Sailor Moon. The dough has risen. Transforms into like some big dough. Those turned out way better than I thought they were going to because I honestly was nervous about the yeast. Now I just have to divide everything evenly and put them in balls. And I'm making 3 of each flavor. So they actually look like they're gonna be like huge bagels because that's a lot of dough. I thought they would be tinier sized bagels, but they're looking like they're gonna be like store-bought bagels size, which is cool. We are on to the boiling stage. So the longest part is done. We are going to boil them in water and honey. You want the outside of the bagel to be like harder and get its like shine, and it also holds its form when you put it in the oven. Now is time for the food review. I think it's best to start off with plain to, you know, figure out what the base would taste. It's definitely a little bit more dense than I feel like a store-bought bagel, but I actually like this a lot. So here's the everything bagel. It's nice. It's like actually pretty well stuck on. This tastes almost exactly like my favorite kind of everything bagel. It's just, and I just mean favorite kind because sometimes they're way too salty. This one is slightly on the saltier side for me personally, but this is really good. And the bottom is so spongy. This is good. Honestly, hello? 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 Focus on me. Oh, there we go. We're finished!